It's time to look back at the second WTT Champions event for 2025 as the game's top names sought to inspire in the Republic of Korea. 64 men and women from an international field battled it out in sensational style for a winner's check of $40,000 each in addition to 1,000 ITTF World Ranking points. Join us then on the journey through the WTT Champions Incheon 2025 highlight show. Welcome to highlights of WTT's Champions Incheon 2025. We're in the Korea Republic's third most populous city after Seoul and Busan. It's also a major transportation hub with the Incheon International Airport in close proximity. The Inspire Entertainment Resort played host for the second time after a hugely successful event 12 months earlier. Sun Ying-sha and Liang Jin-kwon were the victors in 2024, but who will take the crowns this time? Here are the major headlines from the early knockout stages. We start in the round of 32, where Kim Na-young once again emerged victorious against Do Hoi-kam in a repeat of last week's match at the WTT star contender Chennai. A same 3-2 scoreline, making it all the more sweet on home soil.
Hoi-kam staying in it, the backhand away from the table, the rally of the match. Heroic from Kim Na-young. Many players would have overthought that finisher.
Over in the men's draw, Ugo Calderano earned his revenge against Im Jong-hoon. After his exit in the round of 16 at the hands of Im last week, the Brazilian turned the tables for a straight 3-love win.
What a rally again, a backhand from Im Jong-hoon. You ready for power? Nope, that's the inside out, that's the end of the... There's the backhand, that's the one. And Ugo's got the answer to the short side. Surprise.
Meeting for the first time in a WTT event, Lin Un-ru chalked up a commanding victory against China's Xue Fei. Despite dropping the opening game, Lin recovered quickly to wrap up the match and stay on course for his second WTT Champions title.
Oh, it's wide. It's the best we've seen today.
What on earth? Where has that come from?
Finn Liu and Nicholas Lum, Australia's men's doubles team, faced each other for the first time in a WTT event singles draw. With the match even at 1 apiece, it was Liu who forged ahead to win 3-1 and progress. Kwaiman came up against India's Srija Akula for the first time and faced the very real prospect of an early exit. Akula, seeking her first WTT Champions match win, started strongly, but ultimately ran out of steam, allowing Kwai to take control and win 3-2. Elisabetta Samara and Bernadette Soch both got off to winning starts in Incheon. Samara faced a tough competitor in the form of South Korea's Lee Un-hae. Pushed to her limits, she eventually came through to win 3-2. Soch, meanwhile, overcame Bruna Takahashi of Brazil. After dropping the third game, she powered on to win 3-1. The Korean men gave the home crowd plenty to cheer. Zhang Yuqin was pushed to the limit by Gao Zhongrui of Chinese Taipei. In a tightly contested match, Zhang ultimately prevailed to win 3-2. His compatriot Yi Sang-soo brought the house down after beating tournament favorite Felix Lebrun. Cheered on by the fans, he came back from a game down to complete an astonishing victory.
The net, but he takes out the world number 6. The third seed has been eliminated.
Japanese wildcard Sora Matsushima got off to a dream start, defeating 7th seed Dang Cho in straight sets. Matsushima was no stranger against Cho, having won against the German at the WTT star contender Ljubljana in 2024. Meanwhile, Miwa Harimoto recorded her 100th WTT win after handing Hwang Yi-hwa a bagel in the opening game. Having last met back in 2023, Harimoto this time came out on top.
11-8.
On to the round of 16, and Lin Un-ru made a huge statement, dispatching top seed Tomokazu Harimoto. Despite his best efforts, the Japanese just could not keep up with the pace and power of Lin. Nowhere to go. So good from Lin Un-ru. The Chinese Taipei star yet another step closer then to ending a 17-month WTT series title drought.
And he's out. Haramoto beaten.
The women's top seed, Wang Yidi, found herself with 1 foot out of the door when she was taken all the way by Qian Tinyi. Both players starred in a thriller filled with twists and turns before Wang finally punched through to book her place in the last 8.
And she's done it. This time, it's not to be an upset.
There was more drama at the Infinity Arena when Zhu Yuling stopped 3rd seed Yuna Hayata in her tracks. In a match predicted to be tight, Zhu and Hayata stayed true to character, taking it right down to the wire. With the 5th game evenly poised, it was Zhu, the former world #1, who had the composure to finally eke out a 3-2 victory. Meanwhile, Xiang Peng's journey in Korea would carry on after he upset home favorite and 8th seed Zhang Wujin 3-1. With the match at 1 apiece, it was Xiang who pulled out all the stops.
Big point, what does it mean to him? He falls to his knees momentarily to save that game point. For 1 point that does not end the game.
A well-deserved win as another seed fell in the men's draw.
And he takes it in style. Once again, Xiang Peng puts the fingers to the lips. And he says, thank you, you played well.
2nd seed Ugo Calderano broke more Korean hearts when he sent An Jae-hun packing. The Brazilian thrilled and entertained, taking the first 2 games in style.
Oh, a chop to finish. More of this, please.
An, with the crowd behind him, fought back in the 3rd.
Defense hanging on, catches the edge, surviving, hanging on by a thread. My goodness, not where you want to be.
But that wasn't enough to stop the classy Calderano from advancing.
11-9. Game and match 2.
The young guns of the game took center stage in the final match on day 4. 5th seed Kwaiman up against Kim Na-young of South Korea. Despite dropping a game, Kwai powered past her 19-year-old opponent to book a quarterfinal spot.
Ay caramba! What a point!
7-8.
It had everything except the chop and a backflip.
So plenty of big names fell over the first 4 days of competition then as the last 8 punched their tickets into the quarterfinals. But just who will be the last 2 standing? Stay tuned to find out.